If the members of the United States cabinet actually get up, you are still supposed to be waiting.
To escort the president into the chamber. The gentleman from Florida, Mr. Leland, and the gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Jackson. You may begin making your way into the entrance.
Oh,
Instead of the gentleman from Florida, we can do the gentleman from Texas, Mr. Delano.
you ready, Mr. Speaker? We're starting cabinet first. You know the drill.
Can we get the senator to come up here? Who's presiding? I don't even know if he's on the stage, which is quite concerning.
Mr. Speaker, the members of the United States cabinet.
Woohoo! Oh my god! Yay! Woohoo! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Woohoo!
We got hail to the chief ready, kings. Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States!
Woohoo! Yeah! Oh my gosh, it's the president! Oh my gosh! Woo! Oh, this is why we need clapping tools in this game, but we don't have any. Woo! Yeah! No senators present. Baked pan. Thank you, members of Congress. It is my distinct privilege to welcome you, the President of the United States.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Mr. Speaker, Mr. President pro tempore, members of the House, members of the Senate, distinguished guests, and my fellow Americans. During the Constitutional Convention, which was held in the great city of Philadelphia, the forefathers of this nation had the wisdom to include this passage within the Constitution of the United States, which reads the following. The President shall, from time to time, give to Congress information of the State of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient. With such article, the forefathers of this nation set the parameters for the President of the United States to give a State of the Union address in order to keep the American people and Congress informed of what was happening within the government. Now, during those times, they obviously didn't have the much televised media as we have today, but this is still a long-standing tradition that is upheld from president to president, and I am honored to stand here before you and continue to uphold such an important tradition that is one of the paramounts of this great nation. Over the course of my administration, which began some time ago, we have seen great strides and we have also seen great struggles. We went from a nation of war to a nation of peace, from a nation of chaos to a nation of hope.
Woohoo! Claps, claps, woohoo! Yeah!
Thank you. We have seen downfalls and we have seen high risings. We have seen the promise of prosperity grow within this nation, and it continues to grow stronger than ever. And I am proud to continue to lead that charge. I don't know what he's doing. But my fellow Americans, I not only come here before you tonight to report on the State of the Union, I also come before you with a very important announcement regarding our foreign affairs. Thanks to the leadership of newly confirmed and sworn in Secretary of State Jason Kier, I am proud to come before this Congress and before the American people to announce that we have been accepted into yet another United Nations.
Oh my god! Claps! Oh my god, claps! Let me stand up. I gotta clap. Oh my god. Claps.
Thank
Oh my
you.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Thank you. The process of this was lengthy and it was not easy. But due to the steadfast leadership of the people at our State Department, they have made sure that we were accepted into this. We got the most amount of nations on our side than any other United States that applied for that spot within the United Nations. So I want to give a great appreciation to our Secretary of State. If our Secretary of State can stand up, I know he's out there, we can all give him a round of applause. He has done great work within the State Department. Great work.
Boo!
Great work.
Boo! Boo!
Oh. And I am confident that the charter that we will soon send to the United States Senate, I am hoping that it will be passed. Thank you. Thank you.
Boo!
Now on to our great nation. Over the course of my term as president, we have seen highs and lows. One of the things that I will be trying to focus on for the remainder of this term is the unemployment within this country. Many of us go through the streets of DC and we see people on the streets begging for change. We see them begging for money. Then they should be asking for a job. But something that we have failed to do as a nation and as a government is provide them the opportunity to have a job. So that is why I will be working with congressional leaders in order to increase the amount of job fairs that we have in this country, to increase the amount of jobs that we have in this country. And we will not stop until everyone who wants a job has a job. And that is something that we will be focusing on for the remainder of this term. Another thing that I'll be intending to focus on is thank you. Thank you.
No! No!
Thank
He's
you.
dead! Get off the stage!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Another thing that I will be intending to focus on within this term is building back the cabinet. As we've seen, the cabinet of the United States has been
Liar!
Excuse me, thank you. The cabinet of the United States has been working hard and diligently, but what I have seen is that some positions within this cabinet have remained empty and desolate, such as the position of Secretary of Defense. I unfortunately had to dismiss my previous Secretary of Defense due to his lack of ability to do his job. And I also had to withdraw my previous nominee for Secretary of Defense due to his sheer incompetence shown within Senate committee. But I'm here to promise the American people tonight, as I am promising a active and worthy nominee to send to the United States Senate. Me and my team are working hard and diligently to find such nominee. I also want to highlight the state of our judiciary as former Justice of the United States, Donald Trump, once highlighted. I will admit, yes, the state of our judiciary has been faltering for a long time now. We have seen people not interested within the judiciary. We have seen people not even try to throw their hat into the ring for positions in the judiciary. My administration will continue to work with our partners and work with the Congress in order to find competent and qualified nominees for these positions. Now, I just want to highlight something else within this speech. As the election looms closer, multiple people have looked at the candidates proposed. They have wondered this, that, and the third, and among other things, have asked questions regarding the race. I want to come on this floor tonight before the American people to make yet another announcement that I will not be seeking another term as president of the
Woohoo!
United States.
Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh my god. No. Oh my god, no.
But even though, thank you, even though I will not be seeking another term to this highly coveted office, I will continue to serve with the same faith, dignity, and courage that I've always served as a public official. And I give this message to whoever my successor may be. Sometimes this job, it can be difficult at times, as I've learned the hard way. Sometimes this job makes you question things that you have never questioned before. But one of the things you must remember at the end of the day with this job is that you serve the American people. You serve the greatest nation to ever exist on the face of this planet, and that is something that you should be proud of.
Woohoo!
And that is something we
Yeah.
should all be proud of tonight as public servants.
Woo!
Some of us elected, some of us nominated. Now, before I close off this speech, I want to say a few things. Okay. While we may face challenges here and there as Americans, while we may bicker and fight with each other, while we may even name call and play petty politics with each other from time to time, we must remember this one thing. We are Americans. We together are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for everyone. And that is something we cannot forget. Not once, not now, not ever. We must hold true the values of our forefathers. We must hold true the principles that make us the very nation that we are today, the very nation that stands as a beacon of light for all other countries in this world, the nation that stands with peace, the nation that stands for democracy, the nation that stands for the voice of the people. We must not let our mission be clouded, not by politics, not by personal greed, not by anything. As we stand here together, thank you, thank you, thank you. As we stand here together, my fellow Americans, I ask you this question. Will we be standing together as one nation, or will we fall? As one of my predecessors once said, a house divided itself cannot stand. It is up to us as a nation to come together and make sure the foundations of this very great American experiment continue to stand the test of time, to weather any sort of difficulties that we may face in the coming days ahead. Because I know we can. We've done it before, and we will do it again. But we must have the courage to do so. And I know everyone in this room has the courage to do so. So let us stand together as one American nation, the greatest nation to ever grace this earth, and let us all take pride in our country. Let us all take pride in our service, and let us all be faithful to our constituents, our country, and our God. Thank you, everyone. May God bless you. May God continue to bless the United States of America. Thank you, everyone.
Oh my gosh, wow. Oh my lord. Wow. Holy smoke. Oh lord. Shakes his hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very sexy man right there. Oh, what is this? Oh, what are you doing? Security, get this man away from me right now. Security. Oh my god, security. Oh! Where's the Secret Service? Okay, the House will stand dissolved.